Well, Happy New Year, Pipers. Welcome back to the Bass Piper channel. I almost missed getting this video in today. It is about 20 minutes to 8 here on Wednesday night, New Year's evening. And we've had a busy day at Bass Piper's house. In fact, since the last time I've been on, guys, there's been a lot of stuff happening. Let me adjust this just a quick second and get this tripod down a little bit. Let me get you up to date, guys, and hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas. I can't believe Christmas is over for a week already. Been 1 week today. But did want to get on here and wish everybody a happy new year, and I hope you have a great 2025, and it will be a lot better than your 2024 if you didn't have a good one. But just to get you all caught up a little bit, the last video that I made, I was asking, I believe, for some prayers for my sister-in-law, Renee, my Miss Bass Piper's sister, who was in last stages of liver disease and non-alcoholic liver disease, or fatty liver disease, as they say. But I guess it's called NASH or whatever they call it. That's not the alcoholic type. But anyway, Renee passed away December the 18th, about 2 weeks ago today. And we had her funeral on the 23rd of December. So our Christmas has been bittersweet at the Bass Piper's house. I appreciate all the prayers for those who were praying for us, and for those of the praying kind, I do want to thank you so much for that and your prayers. But it's been an up and down type of Christmas for us this year. But we know where Renee's at. We know we're going to see her again, and that's all that matters. And so nobody knows the time. This tripod wants to keep moving on me, guys. I'm sorry. Rocking the boat here. Nobody knows the time we're going to check out. And only God does. And so God saw fit to take her at 60 years old. And Renee is in a lot better place now than being down here in this old earth. That's for sure. But anyway, just want to say thank you for all your prayers, guys. Do want to get on here and showcase the pipe I told you I was going to get for Christmas that Santa was going to bring me. And it is a Savinelli 320, and it is this year's Christmas pipe with kind of I want to say it's almost like a butterscotch. Here it is right here. A butterscotch type of a stem. It's got the red and gold band on it, as you can see. And that is in the 320. Haven't smoked it yet. I was going to make one this afternoon smoking the pipe, but that all got jacked up with other things going on. Miss Bass Piper's taking the day off, having the day off. She's decided to tear down a lot of stuff for Christmas. We normally tear down starting New Year's Day, so we were outside tearing things down, getting all that done. So now she can take her time tearing down everything in the house. So it'll probably take 2 or 3 weeks before we get it all cleaned up. But anyway, just wanted to showcase the pipe I got this year. Savinelli 320 KS in the, I call it the butterscotch, yellow butterscotch stem on it. Pretty pipe. Not a bad looking pipe. So that makes about 320s, Christmas 320s that I got. One with the blue stem and one with the red stem. And now I got the butterscotch stem. So this is about all Bass Piper does now, guys, as far as collecting pipes. And I probably will slow down with these this year, depending on, if they come out with another color or something with some pizzazz, I might look at it. But if they go back with another red stem or the same old stems over and over again, same colors, I'll just leave it alone. But, and to be honest with you, I'm running out of room in my cabinet. I can't fit no more little leather couches, pipe couches on there. In fact, I got to get one for that. I ran out. I thought I had a couple of more. So I'll have to shoot a phone call to Rachel over at Boswell's and get me a couple of more of those leather couches. But anyway, that's what's been going on with us. We had a good Christmas here, despite the fact of Renee passing away, was able to get with family and have a good Christmas. And so I think everything, for the most part, went well considering the circumstances. But somebody had asked me, a couple people had asked me, how was it going at the cigar store and lounge? Well, let me update you on that. Bass Piper right now is not at the store. No, I didn't get fired. When I put in for this position, or was talking about this position at the store with with the store manager and stuff, everything went good. I had put in for a couple of other places, and one was over here in Smithfield. Well, the first day that I went to work at the cigar lounge, I pulled a 2 to 10. I was in training. They were putting me through training, and I was scheduled for a Monday and a Tuesday, which was been the 9th of December and the 10th of December, to go in and work 2 to 10 to closing and go through training. Well, first night went fine. They were training me on the register and getting me acclimated a little bit with the humidor and stuff like that. And I mean, a great job, for an old fart, not bad. About 8:30 the next morning, I get a call from the job that I put in over here. And he wanted me to come in about 8:30. I guess it was about 8 o'clock I got the call. About 8:30, I had to go in for he wanted to sit down and just talk to him in a minute. I said, well, I can do it at 8:30 because I knew I had to go to work at 2 o'clock. So anyway, make a long story short, they offered me the job making a little bit more money than what the cigar store was starting me off at, and the fact that it was only 2 miles from my house versus 17 miles from my house. Now, understand, I have driven a lot farther than that for the years I was in dermatology. In fact, my wife still drives every day to almost where the cigar store is. Maybe about 2 miles from where the cigar store is in an industrial park in Newport News, Virginia. Well, I drove that for, 12 years and beyond to Williamsburg, where I worked. I dropped my wife off and then rolled on to the Busch Gardens Corporate Center in Williamsburg, if anybody's familiar where that's at. Of course, if you know where Busch Gardens is, it's right in that area. So it was nothing for me to drive 50 minutes one way, almost an hour a day, back and forth, 2 hours almost on the road. When I'd get off work at 4 o'clock, 2:30, whatever, some days around 4 o'clock, I would go by the Newport News office, wait an hour for my wife to get off work, and then we'd go on home. And just help save on gas and stuff like that, And we did that for years. So the miles really wasn't so much the big deal. I mean, it was nice to be only be 2 miles from the house, but I'm 5 minutes from a place versus 30 minutes, or about 25 minutes with traffic and stoplights and junk from the cigar store. So I told the store manager and the owner. I talked with them and told them what would happen. I said, it doesn't look like I'll be coming back, guys. I got an offer with this job over here, and it's a lot closer, and yada, 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 And so everything was fine. I said, I hope it doesn't cause any hard feelings. I didn't want them going through training and all of that, and then I end up leaving, a week or two. I was glad it happened right then to get in 3 weeks of training and something like this happened. And so they said they would be able to work with my schedule, being in the ministry and all that kind of thing. Same as the cigar store. Cigar store has been gracious. The guys have been great and fantastic to work with. And they said, no, Wade, no hard feelings, no nothing. I mean, if something changes or something down the road, basically we'll repunt the football if you need to come back. It's always open, to if they have somebody or need somebody. So all that was fine. Well, about last week, somewhere in the middle of last week, around, I think it was either Thursday or Friday, one of those days, or days are running together with the holidays. Come find out that the company, the one that interviewed me, spoke more than what she should have. And to make a long story short, her bosses, did not go along with her working the schedule for me that I needed for the ministry. So that job went down the toilet. And so now both jobs are down the toilet because I called back to try to get back to the cigar store. And what they had done right now is just offered one of their employees that was part-time there more hours. So anyway, they don't have anything right now. So Bass Piper's back to square one. Now I've lost both jobs. So business is great, I'm telling you. When people are saying one thing and they can't do the other thing and everything gets jacked up. And so anyway, there's a possibility that maybe by between the end of the month and maybe March, there might be something coming back open at the cigar store and lounge. And so I told them, I went in yesterday and picked up my 1-day check and told them just keep me in mind, that I want a position there if it comes open. And of course I felt bad. But they said, hey, everything's cool, everything's good. So, I mean, we'll see, and see what happens so I can get maybe back to the cigar store. But anyway, I mean, that's life, guys. And, it's like those jobs, you're out, if you've been out of work before and you go put in about 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 applications and you don't hear nothing till you finally hear from one or grab one and then 3 others start calling you, and you're sitting there going, okay, what do I do? This one here's offered me $3 more an hour. This one over here is offered me $5 more an hour. This one over here is a lot closer to where, and so you're just sitting there all over the joint and you don't know what to do. You're trying to make the best decision. And this one over here would have been fine. The only problem is she bit off more than she could chew. She was talking more than she had authority to do. And so it was going good until she had to come back and let me know that wasn't going to work with the days that I needed and yada, 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 yada. So, I felt like the door was being open here at the cigar shop, and I felt like the door was possibly being open here, as well. Just a matter of going with which one that was going to be closer and less gas and that type of thing. But it really doesn't matter. It could be a half a mile from your house, but if it ain't going to work out, it don't matter. I may as well drive 30 miles to have a job that's going to work out. As long as the pay is okay and it justifies the gas and all that type of thing. But anyway, I'm hoping to get back with the cigar store and lounge. We'll see what happens. I don't feel like they're blowing any smoke up my backside. They seem to be fine and very, very cordial with what happened. So there's no, as far as I know, from their side, there's no hard feelings. There's no problem. We'll just repunt the football and, life happens. So anyway, that's what's been going on in Bass Piper's world for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And it's been a bam, 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 bam. And so job, death in the family, Christmas, everything everything is just crazy. So for those inquiring minds that wanted to know what's been going on with the cigar store, that's it. It was a great job, good job, would have been a good job. Wow, it lasted. I had 1 day, but it was a shot that I had to call, and Had I, hindsight's 2020. Had I known this was going to happen, I'd have never took this other job over here. But anyway, I keep hearing, I don't know if it's the wind blowing or what's going on. I don't know if we're getting a storm or what over here. But anyway, I thought I would come on and let y'all know what's been going on, update you with everything, and show you what Santa brought as well. And so anyway, guys, it's been about 15 minutes, and I'm going to get on off of here. And I haven't talked a little bit about my leather lately, but leather is doing pretty good. Everything's just on standby right now with my leather crafting, because Base Pipe is just trying to set aside some more money to buy leather. I got to get some more different ounces, smaller ounces of leather to be able to make some of the projects that I want to make. And so with Christmas coming on and all that, and money had to go here, money had to go there. Don't have the money right now, didn't have the money to get the leather and stuff. They don't give that stuff away if you've ever bought leather before. And so, but I have been working on some purses and things like that, that my Miss Base Piper has gone now into looking in these, like not antique stores, but thrift stores. And if some of y'all got wives that love thrift stores, or you as men may love thrifting, I don't really get into it. She does, and she'll find these purses. And, the purses are in pretty good shape. They may have scratches here or there, or little things. So now I've been refurbishing them, redoing those, restoring those a little bit for her. So she's got, she can get the whatever ones they have that women like, Coach bags and all kinds of stuff, buy a $10 bag, and that originally sold for $300. And then I can redo it and make it look just almost like new. So, if it's got ink spots from pens or something inside, you get that stuff out and put cleaner in it, clean them up, clean the outside up, knock down the scratches and the scuff marks and all the mess the best you can, shine it up, it looks like brand new. And so I've been doing some of that. In fact, I worked on 2 of them today. Plus we went to the gym today, and had to start the new year out at the gym. So I couldn't miss today. But we just got back from the gym about 2 hours ago. And I just finished up before I did this video with one of her purses. I've done 2 of them today. So it's been busy time. But just wanted to update everybody. And the cigar lounge is on standby, waiting for another punt of the football maybe to get back in there. But anyway, we're starting off 25 so far. Pretty good and not bad. So I hope you guys have a fantastic year ahead. And we will talk to you later. Until we see each other again, first, thank you, supporters, for all of your love and support. And my newbies as well. Thank you so much for your support. And listen, until we see each other again, relax, have a pipe or your cigar. And don't forget the many blessings God gives us each and every day. We'll talk with you guys later. Bye-bye.